Alright, you saw in an earlier video of ours, we brought in a Honda Vamos for a customer. This is a very nice customer that bought a black turbo four-wheel drive Vamos. But we have something else. Yeah! This is another Vamos turbo, except this one features a Modulo body kit from factory along with wheels. Today we're just going to do a 360 and check it out. If you want to see the black one in its original form, click the video card up above, but for now let's 360 this one. So what do we have? We have a very layered front bumper. We got two sets of chicken wire grille and then a honeycomb elongated rectangular grille up above there. They don't look like they have fog lights from factory, and I'm not sure why. Could have been an additional option, as Japan has a ton of options, everything from these to this as well. An extension, and sometimes they have an additional mirror to make sure, be on this side, additional mirror to make sure you can see when you're driving. Bunch of different options. This is the Modulo. Oh, there it is, Honda Custom Performance. Yeah, you know, I was on the call with Rob and I was like, I can't really recall if it was an OEM option or an aftermarket thing that everyone just did, but it looks like it's an OEM option. This comes with these wheels as well. This customer is actually wanting these wheels to be sent after the fact, so we're going to swap out some wheels for him and then send these with it. We have the interior, and this is a very, very nice interior. Just removed a flare. Sorry, can't have flares going all the way over to Canada. Let's put this seat back. All right, this interior is incredible. Incredible, except for my knee that I just bashed right on the corner of that plastic. But it's a testament to how strong that plastic is. Ow. All right, back in action. One thing I found very interesting is this has a rear fan button, a dedicated rear fan button, but it's not in the sense that it takes air back to the rear, as there's no ducting at the top, and they already have a foot button for the jets down below. So it's just very interesting that they have that. They also have hazards and defrost. This is a turbo version. You get the turbo white paneled checker flag backdrop for the tack. And it is also equipped with airbags. And a lot of people say, well, why is it amazing that it has airbags? It's because people have this idea that K cars are these stripped bare things that have no features whatsoever, but it has every creature comfort feature you can think of. And actually this wheel is nicer than my Legacy, so a little bit jealous on that. Now let us look in the back. I love these sliding doors. It is so cool how they have these sliding doors. Now it appears that we've had two Vamoses in such a short time. I guess no matter what, you get power windows at the front and manual windows at the back. I'm not sure if that is a feature that you can get power windows at the back, but it just doesn't seem that way. Now, why is this up like that? Reason being, that's the only way to access the engine. The engine comes over here underneath the floor mat and right over here into the bottom of the car. You get an intercooler down there. Everything is top notch. Now there is a thing about this car that you have to keep in mind. There's the ground right there. You can see the rear diff, you can see the drive axles. There's the floor, there's the rear tire. This engine gets really dusty, and this is all just surface dust. As you can see right there. It's a really dusty engine. It is a, I wouldn't say a design flaw, but it's an R&D issue all the same. You also get these cutout trims that go over the rear tails. This is an additional trim piece, part of Modulo. You can see they color matched it pretty well. Now we'll open the back. Okay, it's down there, Peter. And yeah, you know what? Actually, I'll show you the carpet. The carpet's actually quite nice. It's just, you need to, unfortunately, take the whole thing off to get to it, because even if you take the back off up to there, you have to move the seats as well because you can't access the back. This is an extremely nice ride. I absolutely love how big they make this car look. This is a K car. It is not like the full sizes we have in that back lot. This is a K vehicle, but the way they make it look with all these ground effects is amazing. The way it bulks it up and yet doesn't exceed the dimension restrictions of a K vehicle. Now the last thing I want to do is show you the hood. Hoods on these cars, as you can see, are very narrow. Why? Because the engine's in the back. Whoops. Oh man, I'll get that later. There is no engine in the front. The engine does not exist here, because this is where you're going to find a bunch of your reservoirs. This is where you're going to find your rad cap. This is where you're going to find your horn and a fuse box, which is really useful if you have to do wiring. And you see it is Type Turbo right there. You'll also find a VIN stamp on the body. This is your wiper motors and access to a couple other harnesses, but that is about it. That is the Vamos, and that is a 360 of the Vamos with the Modulo kit specifically. If you guys have any other questions, leave them down below. Till the next one.